All right, hey there, Cancer. So I am doing a you versus them read for the Friday night messages tonight. And I am going to get from this person's perspective what you need to hear. You're going to know this is your read basically throughout the whole energy because I am doing a comparison. All right, so if this doesn't resonate with your energy and how you feel about them and what you want to happen, basically it's not going to be your read. So check your other placements. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope that you guys will subscribe if you like my energy. And just so you know, by tomorrow, I should have the ghosted readout that I did last week for cancers. All right. So let's just see what your energy is. Your energy for Cancer. All right. So you could be dealing with somebody new, older or younger than you. And what I feel, typically I don't read reversals unless I feel the need to. I don't feel that there's a need to right now. I just feel like there's conversation that needs to be had. I almost feel like for some of you guys, it could be dealing with wanting the urge to move forward in the dynamic of this connection. All right. The Queen of Swords is telling me that you're probably in this energy most likely that you want to push things forward with this person, regardless of any past history, if there is any. All right. The Knight of Wands tells me that you're pretty excited about this person. You don't want to act in haste. You don't want to go too fast, but you also want to establish boundaries, especially depending on the type of connection that's coming through here for you. So if you guys have been hooking up or you've been dating, it's like, okay, even on a separation coming back into union, it's like, okay, we need to set some boundaries and we need to talk about what's going to happen here. And I feel like you're just in this, you want to move forward with this person is what I'm seeing. So let's see what their energy is. Let's see what this person is that you're dealing with. All right, so the King of Swords. Here's what I'm going to say. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who quite possibly, I feel like you might not be talking to them very much right now. All right, Cancer. And the reason why I'm saying that is because potentially they're dealing with somebody else. And just because you're not talking to them, it doesn't mean that it's ghosted or anything like that. I just almost feel like you guys have hit a pause. All right. The Ten of Wands is telling me that this person does not want the connection to be over with because it did come in reverse. But the Four of Swords is basically saying, I need to take a time out. I need to take a break. I need to do some healing. And I almost feel like this person's kind of recognizing that in order to make it work with you, they have to kind of let go of what it is that's holding on to them. And it could be that they're currently dealing with somebody. It doesn't have to be because you got the Queen of Swords, you got the King of Swords, you got the Queen of Pentacles coming through. So they could just be dealing with dynamics that they need to remove or be free from before they can actually pursue something with you. All right. So let's just see how you're feeling about this person right now. Wow. So here's what I'm going to say. I feel like in your energy, Cancer, I don't feel like you're particularly heartbroken, but I do feel like you're kind of feeling overwhelmed or burdened and you want some clear answers. And I feel like you're not getting clear answers from this person. You're not quite sure what to make of it. You have the Four of Wands coming through. So potentially you could be looking at this as a deep twin flame, soulmate, past life connection. This is all spiritual, spiritual, spiritual. Okay, you have the twin flame card, the 1111 card. You have the Lovers card coming through as the soulmates. And then the Page of Wands is actually a depiction of the spiritual journey. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you feel like this person has triggered a spiritual awakening or has set the foot in forward motion when it comes to the spiritual dynamic. All right. So maybe you weren't spiritual before you met this person, or maybe you've been questioning the spiritual journey, but I feel like this person has put that kind of emphasis on how you feel about it. Okay. So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? So it's almost like this person's coming through recognizing that they potentially could have taken advantage of you. All right. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Nine of Coins coming through represents independent energy. It's a single person's identity. But it's almost like they don't want you to be single. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Death card tells me that this person knows that they have to transform something in their life. They have to rebirth something in their life in order to make it happen with you. And I feel like they're waiting for the opportune time to do that. And I feel like as far as your connection goes, Cancer, they have not felt this way about somebody. And I feel like the fact that the Three of Wands is here is it's like they waited for somebody like you, probably all of their dating and adult life, and it's here, but now there's some major transformation that needs to happen. All right. So let's just see what you want to happen with this. What do you want to happen with the connection? What does Cancer want? You want victory. You want success. You want forward movement. You want honesty. You want balance, peace, love, harmony, and you want that soul recognition. Definitely, you want it to be reciprocal, right? The Ten of Swords coming through. So if you have not talked to this person, you definitely don't want it to be over with. But just a side note, I want to tell you when the Ten of Swords comes through, it basically means you got to clear some past energy, whether it's with this person or anybody in your past, so that you can make room, all right, for the new energy to come through. So let's see what they want to happen with this. What do they want to happen with this connection? All right. So what they want, I feel they don't want to do this impulsively. They're probably feeling quite burnt out. They're probably feeling restless and probably feeling unfocused. All right. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Knight of Swords comes through kind of halfway. And I feel like it's a depiction of halfway in between ambition and action, taking action, and restless, unfocused, impulsive, burnt out. And it's like when you come in their life, I feel like they want to take action and make everything transition into new. But I feel like the hesitation falls from whatever it is they're dealing with. And it doesn't have to be a past romantic lover. It could be, familial. It could be an assortment of things that are coming through on their energy. But I do feel like this person, they don't want to act too quickly because they don't want it to all fall apart, but they do want the victory. They do want the success. All right. What they want to happen with this is new beginnings. This is reestablishing what it actually means to have love. You guys could be really, really flirty with each other and sending each other positive messages when you guys are sending messages. But I feel like there is a little bit of period in between now and when the last time you've talked to this person. I feel like there's been a little bit of, a week or two, maybe a month even, that you haven't talked to this person. But overall, I feel like they do want new beginnings because you have it sparked here twice. So let's see what it is your next move should be. So for Cancer, what should Cancer's next move be? What should it be? All right, so here's what oh, look at that. The Emperor card coming through, the Nine of Wands. Here's what I'm going to say. So I feel like you should kind of take a step back and let the communication come into you. And the reason why I'm saying that is it's not to, I'm not telling you to have your guard up or anything like that. Hang on, I got to sneeze. I'm not telling you to have your guard up. I definitely don't feel like that's coming through because the Nine of Wands comes in reverse. But it's like you got to let this person, male or female, you got to make them come through. If they're the ones that are dealing with something, which I kind of feel like they are, you gotta let them come through, and don't put your best foot forward, because the communication will come through. And I feel like what Spirit's saying to you is just to kind of hang out, wait it out, and let this person come towards you. I almost feel like you're already aware of the dynamic of the connection. You already kind of know what's happening, and it's going to be on this person's free will to come to you. So let's see what their next move will be when it comes to you. It might be a little bit slower than what you guys are wanting, okay? The Knight of Pentacles coming through as the Wounded Warrior, so it might take a little while for this person to show up, but they will show up, because ultimately what's going on here is they miss what they have with you, all right? With the Four of Cups coming through, I just feel like that's it's not a missed opportunity. It's an opportunity coming back through. So if you have enough patience to let this person come back around without kind of flipping out, without kind of going off on them, I do feel like they will come back through. So let's see what if there's anything that you need to know about the connection as it sits. Is there anything you need to know? This person, so if you haven't heard from them, which I'm kind of feeling there has been some, I feel like there has been some periods of pause. I do feel like this person is kind of looking at you. So if any of you guys were wondering if this person's checking out your social media, or driving by your work, or any sort of that dynamic, I feel like it is. I feel like you could feel that energy, and this is going to be just a confirmation for you guys. All right, with the Five of Swords coming through, um this person I do feel is going through something that's pretty transformative, and I feel like whatever it is they're going through on their own personal life, it will reconcile the dynamic between you and them, making it pretty balanced, pretty fair, pretty just. And then you got this Queen of Wands energy, and I just feel like the attraction that they feel towards you, I feel is unlimited. I feel like there's no reins on what they feel for you. I feel too that this person probably feels loss, if they don't make a move and act quick. All right, so let's just see what your advice is over the next 30 days, what you should pay attention to, where your focus should be, what's happening. So the Devil card in reverse basically tells you, you guys, you can't fear this. Okay, the Devil card in reverse is it basically means somebody's stepping out of fear. They're stepping out of ego, they're stepping out of judgment, they're stepping out of what it might be for people to think. So if any of those have been kind of situations or instances that you think have held you up on this connection, I do feel like this person is coming out of that. And also too, the Devil card is telling you, if you have any fears or doubts or worries or hesitations when it comes to this connection, you can remove those, because your feelings are pretty accurate when it comes to, if you're still here listening to this, this is your read. Okay, there's a bigger picture that's going to be unveiled here. All right, there is a bigger picture that's coming through, and one of the most important things that you need to see, all right, over the next 30 days is learning from failure, learning from lack of progress, learning from procrastination. And I feel like this person is going to step up ultimately and offer that new beginning with you. But you gotta let them kind of figure out their own kinks without impeding on their business. Separation when it comes to the relationship dynamic, right? So I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. I do hope if you resonate, you'll let me know who I'm talking to. And as always, take care. Love you guys.